Oh, hey, hi. How you doing? I'm thinking about some salsa. And I'm thinking I want mine just a little bit spicy. Just for me. Just for me. Just want mine a little bit spicy. Just a couple jars. I'll eat that mild, cold stuff too, but I like mine to have a little bit of spice in it. So I'm going to see if I can get the master gardener to whip me up a couple jars of some spicy homemade salsa, because I love her homemade salsa. Don't like it chunky. We like ours a little bit runny. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So stick with us. We're going to go make some salsa. Bye-bye. So with some of our load of tomatoes that we still have left over here on the bar, we're going to make up some homemade salsa. So that's what we're doing now. Basically the same process, except we're going to quarter them up and put all of our ingredients in a blender, for a food processor, I guess is what it's called.
Yeah.
And make a nice paste, juice, whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna we like ours real runny. We don't like a chunky salsa. So we're gonna make it really liquidy. I'll have to add some minced garlic still yet. And some lime juice. Lemon juice. I won't use as much lime as I usually do. Because I have to also use lemon to make sure my acidity is safe. Get my garlic and my lime. I need a spoon. Okay, we have one bundle. They're like usually 99 cents at your big box store. I don't do any exact measurements except for the salt and lemon juice. But one bundle of cilantro rough cut, a handful of chopped bell pepper, red, yellow, and green, some of the sugar peppers from our garden, the fusilli blue peppers, the hot peppers, handful of them are in there, 2 red onions, I quartered them up, and as many tomatoes as fit. I'll probably add some more as it works its way down.
And garlic and lime juice.
And garlic and lime juice, about a tablespoon of lime juice and 3 tablespoons of garlic because we like it. I'm going to put this into a bowl so I can do just a few more tomatoes to go in it, so it has enough tomato flavor. Again, this is the hot one. Looks like I'll wind up with probably a couple of quarts, maybe a pint. All that's in that one is tomatoes because I'm going to add it. I'll go ahead and throw this in the sink because it'll have to be washed. We don't want those hot peppers transferring into our next salsa batch. Alright, usually for a pint of diced tomato I use a half a teaspoon of salt, of cannon salt, but we like our salsa salty, so I used a full teaspoon. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of lemon juice per pint. Because this it's not real runny, it's still chunky enough that we'll have to debubble it because air bubbles get caught up in it. This may be so hot he can't even eat it. But you can kind of debubble stuff like this just by tapping it on your counter. A lot of times it'll make the air come to the top. It's not real red because we use those dark star chocolate colored tomatoes, and our Romas we're using are more of a pink. Well, plums, I should say. Our plum tomatoes are pinker. So that's why it's the color it is. I gotta get some more jars. Alright, those two are ready for the canner. We didn't get a full quart of this, so what I'm gonna do is just put another lid on there and stick it in the fridge. It's ready to eat. It doesn't have to be canned if you're gonna put it in the fridge. And that's about one eating for Jay if he's salsa hungry. I reuse my Classico lids for stuff like this. See all the pepper seeds? Yeah, that's screaming hot. I will can these. I'll pressure can these. Okay, we're starting on the regular salsa. Only thing different in what I've put in there is it doesn't have those fusilli black or fusilli blue hot peppers.
And we had to wash everything to make sure.
Yeah, we didn't want to. We washed everything because it would not take much of those seeds to make everything too hot for some of us. Prefer, me. Too hot for me.
And by the way, we looked up the pressure canning time on Google. We asked Google, and it said like 10 minutes. That didn't sound right to us, so we had to pause the video and go look up in the ball book. And
15 minutes for pint, 20 minutes for quarts.
Yep.
My first batch will be both, so I'll go with the longest time of 20 minutes.
Yep. It's better to be safe than sorry. Always go longer.
Yeah. Is it okay if I hit that button? It's going.
Yeah.
Okay. See how that's redder?
Yep.
There was redder tomatoes. And there's no peppers or anything in this. This is just pureed tomatoes to go in our salsa. There's garlic. Everything but the salt and lemon juice is in there. We'll give it a big stir and start jarring it up. I have another bowl of tomatoes over there that has to go in it too. Okay, this is going on high pressure. Whoops. For 20 minutes because there's quarts in there. You hit your start button one time, it'll have to cycle around until all the extra air goes out. It'll go to E10 and then do a countdown to 0, and that's when we'll switch it to airtight.
So all the jars are starting to go in.
Yep.
We're getting to the end of it. Now we'll have canned tomatoes and salsa and what you said, something about doing some stewed tomatoes or something?
Yeah, we're gonna do some stewed tomatoes. Make sure all the air's out of that.
I gotta hire somebody to come clean up the kitchen now. Look at there. Look at there. I have no idea. It's gonna be something. Kind of like that salsa. Hey, I hope you folks enjoyed the video. That's just the way we do it. We make a big mess. We mash a lot of stuff up all together and voila, it's good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do theirs different. Some people like a sweet salsa. We like ours salty. We also like it to be more, you know, runny than chunky. A lot of people like theirs chunky. It depends on what you're used to and what you like. Speaking of like, I hope you like the video. I hope you'll comment, share, subscribe, get them out there, because you folks do seem to like these canning videos. We got a lot of views and a lot of likes on it. And I appreciate that, I really do. And I know all the work that the Master Gardener put into making those canning videos and the mess we have to clean up, I know she appreciates it as well. So folks, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Come back and see us right here at Little Nuts Farm. Bye-bye.